Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. Today we're just going to take a quick look at the Path to Power Kid Goku EZA. I think that this guy is going to be a very, very good EZA character right here, this Path to Power Kid Goku. Being a Rainbow Orb Changer with, you know, the damage reduction support and stuff like that, I think it'll be pretty easy to use this guy. We will be able to just use him on the Fusions teams as well, because remember, he is a pure Saiyan character. I think rocking this Kid Goku in a lot of these fights is going to be something that will be helpful. I think Kid Goku should work well in a lot of the content as well. Probably not Festival of Battles, but I think like the Battle Hard and Formidable Foes fights, he'll definitely be able to help out that damage reduction support, and obviously in some of the Red Zone fights as well. Now, one of the big things about this Kid Goku, I guess, that maybe would make it maybe a little odd for like a showcase like this is a lot of his abilities after his EZA, right? Like he still has kind of like, you know, he gets varying levels of buffs with orbs, right? Like when he gets 3 key spheres, he gets 159% defense. 5 key spheres, he gets a guaranteed additional with a 70% chance to super. Then with the 7 key spheres, he gives the 8% crit and damage reduction to all allies, right? But if you get 1, 3, and 5 key spheres respectively for these abilities, you can see the 1 right there, the 3 right there, the 5 right there. If he's in slot 3, it's a less of an orb burden for him, which I think is actually a huge addition to this guy. So I think that's going to make him, to me, I think, quite a bit more effective as just kind of like a nice support character. A character that's giving you support and Rainbow Orb changing is massive. And as part of this, they buff this a lot. You know, you get the 7 key spheres with him if he's in slot 1 or 2, or you get the 5 key spheres with him in slot 3. He's going to give 8%, you know, crit and damage reduction, but then for 2 turns, all allies get 8% attack and defense as well. Just a huge, I think, effect, right, is what he's going to have. Oh, actually, our orbs aren't looking too good here. So here we go. We could run him in slot 3 and actually be able to take advantage of this right away then. Okay, sure, let's do that. I mean, we do kind of want him to get Rainbow Orbs, but I guess that's not the biggest deal. So as long as we get, yep, perfect. Yeah, nice, dude. That's a huge change. The field, like we loaded into a field of orbs that wasn't the greatest. Well, now we could just run him in slot 3 and we're guaranteed to get the support. And then remember, he's giving 2 turn support as well. And then remember, for every Rainbow Orb he gets 10% damage reduction and 10% crit as well. So I do think that this Path to Power Kid Goku is going to be looking pretty good after his EZA. I think a truly devastating Big Boss Super probably could take him down. But, I mean, remember what his role is at this point. He is, you know, basically just a support, right? Like, we're going to kind of, like, use him basically exactly the way we're using him right here. So, yeah, I think Dokkan, I like what they did with both of these Kid Gokus, and I think using them on the same team is not really going to be that bad. I mean, it helps that the new Kid Goku and a lot of the characters I think we'd be running on that team aren't very, like, orb hungry, which certainly can help out quite a bit. But, yeah, I think Dokkan, pretty good job. A lot of the characters this year, I think something like Kaioken Goku to me is kind of like the worst. Because, like, now, like, Namek Goku and Full Power Frieza, like, where there was, like, some slight wonkiness, I mean, that's now gone, right? The Festival of Battles is the reason they exist, right? Kaioken Goku is the one where it's like, where, I guess, Battle Hard and Formidable Foes, even though it's very easy for them to just get splattered, I don't know. Like, of a lot of these characters, again, it's pretty much just Kaioken Goku that I'm really disappointed in. All right, let's see. Double digits right there from that Goku Black. I don't think this Goku Black hits too hard. I'm just going to skip the Path to Power Kid Goku's next turn, and let me see how hard that Goku Black was hitting, too. All right, guys, we're back on our next rotation here. Unfortunately, that damage we ate wasn't really that impressive. I think that Goku Black was only supering for about 1.9 million, so again, not really a big, impressive number. All right, so now we're going up against this Goku Black, who can be pretty intimidating. Here, let's just go and pop the active skill right there. Buff Kid Goku massively. That active skill is Pretty insane that this Kid Goku has access to right here. So I don't know. I guess are we gonna? I'm only gonna put Path to Power Kid Goku if we could do that. Perfect. Okay. So since we're able to get a lot of orbs, we could just go ahead and run him right here in slot 2. We'll obviously get him the 9 right there. So Kid Goku per orb, he gets, what is it? It's 30% attack and defense per orb, I believe is what he gets. Yeah, 30% right there. Okay, all right, let's see. Remember, he's going to be giving 2-turn support as well. I mean, it's just, I don't know. He's a support unit. I think sometimes maybe it could be a little bit tougher, like, showcasing support units, because I just got to be like, hey, guys, remember, like, all the other attack stats are bigger because of him, but, like, maybe his doesn't look as crazy. But, I mean, I do think Path to Power Kid Goku will probably see, you know, turns here and there where he's going to be able to hit, like, 30 million plus, I mean, depending upon how many orbs he's able to get. I mean, certainly it would be a little bit more fun if these two could link, right? If they'd be able to share, you know, what would they have? 5 links together? 6 links together? Something like that? And that definitely would be better, but they're still going to be a strong, like, both of them on the same team is still going to be very strong because of how good this guy's support capabilities are. I mean, I've always loved this Path to Power Kid Goku. They did a great job with him. He's one of the strongest units in Dokkan history, I think. One of the best TURs ever, easily, right? But, like, these, like, crazy, like, day 1 crazy support type characters typically are very nuts. Now, I mean, Path to Power Kid Goku, I'd love to see him eat this Rose Goku Black Super after he attacked, but, oh, by the way, Rose, so his buff does trigger in mid-turn, by the way. His buff is already there, yeah. So this Rose gets his damage buff mid-turn, interesting. All right, all right. I doubt Kid Goku could live this guy's super, but, I mean, we're never really putting Path to Power Kid Goku in slot 1. I mean, I guess we could, like, YOLO slot 1, maybe, with a lot of rainbow orbs, but I don't know that that's really necessarily a great idea, I would say. All right, so on this rotation here, let's just get, like, this rotation of these characters here, because, remember, right now, they're all getting buffed by Path to Power Kid Goku's 2-turn support. So we'll be able to see how they're going to look here with the 2-turn support from Path to Power Kid Goku activated, right? So let's go ahead and get this and see how it looks. Okay, Rose, remember, his super attack is crazy. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Kid Goku can eat it fine, but a lot of characters can get dissected by this super attack, as we've seen. 30 Kid Goku's at, okay. Remember, Path to Power Kid Goku support is up, Chi-Chi support is up. So for this Goku right here, but yeah, nice, not bad. I really like both Kid Gokus, man. I think this is a really good update. Characters are looking good. Saiyan Day, right? Saiyan Day characters usually are quite solid. We've seen this now a couple of years in a row where that's been the case, right? Okay, so we know what we'll do here with Path to Power Kid Goku. I'll probably just leave him on rotation if we can. Oh, we could pop the Gogeta. Don't mind me. Yeah, come on down, Daddy. Let's drop this. Get the nice little ooh support. Let's drop that. Sure. Again, link-wise, not really the craziest as Path to Power Kid Goku, but I mean, for these kind of like initial, like first look showcases, more so what I'm concerned with doing is kind of just like building like I don't know, like a typical setup we would take into one of these fights, right? Like if we're looking at the team I'm running right here, this is like, you know, a team I would use in one of these red zone fights, right? Depending upon the matchup of what some of these bosses are going to look like, right? So, all right, let's, I guess I'll hit this. I mean, I want Kid Goku to get as many orbs as we can. 7, 6... I guess 7 is good. 7's a good number. All right, so let's see what he's at. 383 right there. Let's go ahead and hit this right there. See what the boy jumps up to. 852. And, I mean, remember, he's getting a lot of defense once he starts attacking, right? He gets 159% attack and defense. Remember, he's going to have the damage reduction from rainbow orbs. Here's a huge addition. I know it almost seems like almost like a joke, like for me to say, but I mean, he does now get defense from his super attack effect as well. Again, like, that actually is pretty helpful, right? Now he's actually getting, you know, some defense when he super attacks. So, like, we're all these supers is giving us some defense as well. Yeah, he looks good. All right, let's go. Let's go. This will be the highest number we've seen for sure, right? Because we do have Gogeta with his active skill up right now. So that's going to help us. That's a lot of damage for Gogeta right there, I guess, because I didn't do any stacks. And then we also, I didn't give him any Rainbow Orbs or anything like that, but sure, that's fine. We could, like, that's the thing, we could, you know, then just heal it up with Kid Goku's active if need be. Yeah, pretty solid, pretty solid. Okay, yeah, I think we'll probably just get this turn with Path to Power Kid Goku, and that'll be good. Like, we've kind of seen what he's going to offer to the team. I like him. This is the type of character that I personally will be running an awful lot. I think it's going to be difficult for me to get this guy off of my team, Path to Power Kid Goku, because of, you know, like, his three-pronged support. He has his regular passive support, I mean, which, I mean, doesn't hit the strongest categories ever, right? It's what? Dragon Ball Saga, Youth, and Dragon Ball Seekers, but that, you know, includes all the Daima characters so far. We'll see about Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, if that's going to hit him as well. 28 million right there. Okay. We did see higher. When I had him next to Chi-Chi, we did see him get a 30 million attack stat, because the Chi-Chi gives support. Oh, well, yeah, there we go. There's 30. Okay, perfect. Because Chi-Chi obviously be giving him support, and then we'd have some of those powerful links up as well, like the Innocence and stuff like that. 32, yep, super. But yeah, the three-pronged support. So his Youth, Dragon Ball Saga, and Dragon Ball Seeker support, the damage reduction and crit support, and the two-turn support, and then the Rainbow Orb changing. Those are kind of like three different levels of support that this Kid Goku's going to be bringing, which is just going to make it very easy to run him. I really like that they loosened his orb restrictions for him. If we're running him in slot 3, I think that's really good too. So, all in all, I think Dokkan did a pretty good job with Path to Power Kid Goku. He seems good. I mean, like, if we're running him in slot 1, I mean, he could be absolutely destroyed by a Big Boss Super, yeah. But, like, if we're running him in slot 2 or 3, I don't know that I'd really be too fearful for Kid Goku. It would depend. Like, maybe, like, the Red Zone Universal Survival Saga STR Jiren, like, maybe he could, like, kill this guy, you know, 5.7 plus, you know, class, or, type disadvantage. But I don't know. This guy seems good to me. All that support is going to play well, not only on this team, but we could run him on AGL Gogeta's team, or we could also run him on Tech Vegito's team also. So, let me know what you guys think of Path to Power Kid Goku, but I like him. I think it's going to be very easy to rock him, get support everywhere, and then we'll be looking very good.